This is an awesome platform that I've personally been making money on since I was 12 years old. To date, I have made just under $100,000 using this platform. It might not seem like much considering I said I started when I was 12, but in that time, I've also taken a 13-year break from the platform. So I'm quite happy with that accomplishment using this platform, and I think you should use it too. This platform gets over 700 million visitors a month, and for some reason, no one's talking about it. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to start selling on it and what you should do for your next steps. Let's do it. The platform I'm referring to is eBay. We all know what eBay is, but do you sell any print-on-demand products on eBay? If not, why? It's fantastic. People think of eBay as this second-hand marketplace, and for sure, that's what eBay was. But eBay has drastically changed, and now you have full shops on eBay. People buy in bulk and sell on eBay. People do drop shipping on eBay. People do print on demand on eBay, and people still sell their secondhand stuff on eBay. It's quite versatile. Each e-commerce platform out there, like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Redbubble, they all come with their own audiences. Of course, there will be some crossover, but a large majority of those people will be new because individuals have favorite platforms. So for example, when I want to buy something, I go straight to Amazon. But when I was in high school, I went straight to eBay. And sometimes if I want a specific item, I'll go straight to Facebook Marketplace, right? So it depends on the person and what they want to buy, but you will get a whole bunch of new people if you sell on eBay. For the most part, the actual product you're selling will be the same. Maybe there'll be a few minor changes, which we're going to discuss in this video, but it will be the same. What will be different will be the way you sell it and what's important. So, for example, with Amazon, your title is very important. With Etsy, your images are very important. Your description's important. Your reviews are important. With eBay, it's slightly different. Now, we'll get onto that soon, but before that, I want to discuss designs with eBay because you will have the same design across all platforms. However, eBay is quite a trendy platform. So if you create trendy designs, they will typically do quite well. You'll of course want to conduct research into what other people are selling and what's trending so that you know what you can sell. But you definitely want one of your main strategies to be selling trendy products. Of course, you'll also sell evergreen products, but it can be a bit different for eBay. The best part about eBay is when you upload a product, there's a very, very good chance that someone is going to see it. Unlike Amazon, where it can show up on page 10 billion and no one ever sees it, or Redbubble, where it just disappears, eBay, people will actually likely see your product. You can actually start by charging very little, which will increase your rank very quickly, and then you can slowly increase your price as your organic rank on eBay gets higher and higher. Now, with eBay, titles, photos, and description are all vital. Really, really important, especially description, because most of the time with print on demand, description isn't that important. On Amazon, on Redbubble, on all these other platforms, people don't even think about descriptions. But with eBay, that is one of the main ways you will get found. Think of an eBay listing like a YouTube video. You need to have a really enticing first image that will get a high click-through rate. On top of that, you need to have a very good title with a good hook to get people to actually click your product. There are, of course, certain buzzwords that you can use like limited edition or one time only or only sold here. I don't know, all these kind of buzzwords where people will think, oh, wow, okay, if I want to see this design, if I want to buy this design, I have to buy it through this person. You also want to make sure your listing stands out from everyone else. So do a lot of research and see what pictures other people are using, what titles and what descriptions they're using, because you want your first image to stand out. So if everyone's using a red background, maybe try a yellow background. If everyone's doing one thing, try and be different and try and stand out. Mockups are a great way to stand out from the crowd because you could incorporate the best mockups. And what I would recommend is actually buying your design yourself and then creating your own pictures, because then you can have whatever pictures you want and you will immediately stand out from everyone else. Now, as I said before, the thing that makes eBay majorly different from everyone else is the description. The description on eBay is vital, and that's because that's where all your information goes. A lot of your SEO is stemmed from the description. Not only do you want a well-written description, you want it to look good. You want to format it in a way that's easy to read, that displays the best information, and that really convinces the individual to go and buy your product. Another element which makes eBay different to other platforms is the importance of reviews. Now, the way reviews works with eBay is you have seller reviews and you have buyer reviews. So when you buy something, someone can leave you, a 5-star rating or a 1-star rating, depending on how well you were. Now, you also have seller reviews. So when you sell something, you can get a seller rating. And these reviews, this number shows up by your name. One thing that looks really bad on eBay is someone with a 0 next to their name. So you want to try and get as many reviews as you possibly can. The bigger that number, the better. There are a few ways that you can maximize your potential of getting reviews. You can include a slip within your product when they buy it that says, get 15% off, please leave me a review or something. I don't know. You can say whatever you want to say, but you want to ask people to actually leave you a review, a 5-star rating or something. And that way you can actually build up your reviews. Another thing you can do is actually buy really cheap things like phone SIM cards, which are like 10p or 15p. And you can just build up a bunch of good buyer reviews, which should still show up there unless they've changed it in the last couple of months, but it should still show up there. And then you can also get some seller reviews. Seller reviews are obviously way more powerful. They are the best kind of review you could get on eBay. eBay is a big platform, but like lots of other platforms, it can seem saturated. That's why it's so important that you make sure you stand out with better photos, better title, better description, as many reviews as you possibly can get. These are all vital elements to being successful on eBay. Like with anything, stay consistent and keep uploading. Now, speaking of uploading, let's talk about what platform to integrate with eBay, because obviously eBay isn't its own print-on-demand platform. We have to connect it with a printing partner. Now, the printing partner we're going to use is Printful. And I say Printful because I just think it's the easiest to use. Yes, it's not the best, and I don't think it's the best, but it's the most straightforward and it connects seamlessly with eBay. So to keep things easy, we're just going to use Printful. Before we can actually use Printful, we need to create an eBay account. So go to signup.ebay.com and I would suggest creating a business account, as hopefully you're going to be getting a lot of sales here, not a few sales. Once you've created your account and you've filled out all those steps, head over to Printful and create a Printful account. Unless, of course, you already have one. Once both accounts have been connected, go to Printful, go to Stores, add a new store, make it an eBay store, connect your eBay store, and then just start adding products. Once you've added a product, you can go back into your eBay account, you can see it, you can manipulate it, you can edit it, you can add pictures, you can do whatever you want to make it look amazing. Please just don't ever forget how important the title, description, the images, and the reviews are. I know I've said it a few times in this video, and that's genuinely because it's so important. Once you've done all of that, you're good to go. Just keep adding products, keep adding as many products as you possibly can.